So I originally grew up on a farm outside High Wycombe. You know, when people say how much do you work, I always say 24/7 and never. I left home when I was 17 and completely sort of left away from my family, haven't had any contact since. And from that, you can only really go into, you know, one of maybe like 3 jobs when you're sort of that age, you know, retail or coffee shops or bars. And I went down the route of coffee shops, which then changed to pubs, then changed to bars when I moved to London. So yeah, so I blagged a job at Nobu, pretended like I knew how to make the cocktails, and got the job luckily, and actually learned everything else on the job while I was working there. I think it was Oscar Wilde who said, "Age is an issue of mind over matter. If you don't mind, it doesn't matter." I got very lucky to have someone back me to open my own bar in Soho, so I opened Zena. Again, I've taken a very philosophical approach to age. I think it's Oscar Wilde who said, "Age is an issue of mind over matter. If you don't mind, it doesn't matter." So when I moved to London, I loved it. I feel like I belong here. It's my city. As soon as I came here, I was running around like I owned the place, and I think I still do half the time. So I was working to actually pay to be able to go to university at the same time. And then after a while I was like sort of itching to do my own thing. Supernatural came around, and it's really made a big difference. You know, we've really focused ourselves. Having a permanent site again means I was able to put in all the principles of the bars, whereas for festivals and events it was a bit too hit or miss. Then we took on other pop-ups through TFL, through a company called Appear Here, who've, you know, been quite helpful, and then just trying out different areas, trying out different things, doing events, doing festivals, doing anything we could do. And then when we realised that high footfall works really well for us, we pitched in for a permanent site in Canary Wharf, and we're very, very lucky to be awarded it. But with that, Juice Club was a bit too limiting, so we actually had to change. We changed the name to Supernatural to allow us to do food, do nutrition, do personal training, do all the other things that we want for the brand, as well as bring in a wholesale element. Started my own business because I didn't really want a boss. If you put your mind to it for long enough, or worked at something for long enough, you could have anything. Like even being able to essentially live in a really, really expensive house. 100 sites open 6 years. That's if Supernatural carries on going the way we're going. It's a bit bigger and better every year, and then the rest is fine.